Once upon a time, deep in a lush forest, there was a clearing where the animals would come together for social gatherings. One evening, as the sun began its slow descent, casting long shadows through the trees, the animals were in high spirits. A troop of monkeys had arrived, and their acrobatic prowess was the talk of the evening. They swung from branch to branch with effortless grace, their laughter echoing through the trees. Among the audience was a tall camel, his head held high, his gaze fixed on the monkeys. He watched as one particularly nimble monkey leapt from tree to tree, his movements fluid and powerful. A sense of unease settled over the camel. He couldn't shake off the feeling that he, too, could perform such tricks. In fact, he was sure he could do it better than the monkey. The monkey, sensing the camel's intense stare, turned and met his gaze. With a mischievous grin, he invited the camel to join him in a dance. The camel, unable to resist the challenge, lumbered forward, his long legs and neck swaying awkwardly. The other animals, sensing the approaching storm, burst into laughter. They knew the camel's strengths lay not in agility, but in endurance. Speed was not his forte, and so it proved. The camel's first step was a stumble. He flailed his long arms and legs in an ungainly dance, trying to mimic the monkey's fluid movements. But it was no use. The more he tried to be like the monkey, the worse he became. The once proud camel was reduced to a clumsy mess, his dignity trampled underfoot. Seeing the amusement he was causing, the camel grew furious. He let out a loud huff, startling the other animals. With a final snort, he turned and fled, disappearing into the tall grass. The monkey, seeing that he had gone too far, stopped his taunts. He too left the clearing, shaking his head at the folly of the camel. As the night deepened and the laughter subsided, the animals retired to their homes, each one shaking their head at the memory of the bumbling camel. From that day on, the camel kept to himself, shunning the social gatherings in the clearing. He had learned a hard lesson about the dangers of trying to be something he was not. The monkey, too, changed. He became more humble, understanding the importance of not pushing others beyond their limits. And so the tale of the monkey and the camel became a legend, a cautionary tale about the pitfalls of vanity and the importance of self-acceptance. For indeed, we must learn to appreciate our own unique abilities and the worth of others, for it is in our differences that we find the beauty of life.